Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron. Today I am doing two videos. The first one is a quick look at the Micromaster Patrol. This is the Micromasters Off-Road Patrol, and then there will be another short one, maybe an hour after this. But first up, we do have the Off-Road Patrol, 2 members at least. We have Powertrain over on the left here. He is this lovely orange and so dark blue I call it purple truck. He looks really, really great with a lot of little paint apps on his windows and grille to pick those out. Then on the right, we have Highjump. I believe these guys are like wave 3 or 4 of the Micromasters at this point. I like that they picked out Highjump's fuel canister in red paint. And again, plenty of silver paint apps. I actually already own these molds, even though this is the first time they're released at mass retail, from the 10 pack that came out with all sorts of different Micromaster repaints. I forget the names of those guys, but he was red and, whatever. They, at the time, didn't strike my fancy as much. I much prefer these colors, but let's go ahead and get them transformed. So Powertrain, all you're going to do, like most Micromasters, it's a pretty simple transformation. For him, you just stand him up. We're going to take the front of the cab and fold it back. Then spin this around, get it out of the way. And now we have room to pull out his arms and legs. And that is literally all there is to Powertrain. For Highjump, we have a separation we make. Actually, first, we come in and separate out his hands. Then we can come in and separate out his legs. Flip back. It's on a Z hinge, I believe. There we go. Flip back the front of his hood, flip his wheels around, and there we've got Highjump and Powertrain in their robot modes. And again, some nice painted details. These guys in robot mode are guys that I think will look a lot better with repro labels. Highjump. And the problem is, for me, like the car robots, they're both back heavy just due to the transformation scheme. Powertrain here. I really like his head sculpt. As tiny as that is, that might be hard to pick up those details, but it looks really crisp and nice. And yeah, I feel like they're fine. It's the alt modes that I prefer on these guys. Their weapon mode is also nothing to write home about, I feel like. We can go ahead and start with Highjump. We're going to bring back his car mode hood. Actually, before we do that, we want to pull out his handle in his gun form, which I did bring a tool to get in there because it is kind of a tight fit. There we go. Peel that out, put it back, flip his legs, and they just kind of stick out like that, which I thought was like, that's fine. I'm not a huge fan of it. And then we're going to take Powertrain. He actually does transform a little bit more. He also has 2 little barrels that flip out of the bottoms of his feet. Come in and flip those 2 out. We can reconnect his legs. And then his truck head comes back around. And we pull out that handle. There we go. So now we can sit. I believe it's this way. Powertrain's handle goes into Highjump's chest. And yeah, it acts as a little fulcrum. If you're not putting your weight dead on it, that barrel's going to collapse just because of how tight it is. And that's our gun mode. Like I was saying, it doesn't hold together very well. Powertrain's collapsing under his own weight. The whole thing. When I was reviewing these guys, the same toys in the 10 pack, I thought these were the weakest part of the 10 pack, even though they were the only new molds that I experienced in the 10 pack. This weapon mode is just not fun for me. The only Micromaster weapon mode I'm really happy with is the planes, I think. Everyone else has been a big miss. So I guess that in that regard, I'm happy for Earthrise and seeing what those weapon masters do. But yeah, that is Powertrain and Highjump as Micromasters as part of the off-road patrol. Do I recommend them? Probably not for full price. I like the little car modes. but you know, I recommend you try and find them on sale if possible. All right, have a great day, everyone. Thank you.